What's going on, everybody? Charlie with 18th State Outdoors. So, in the previous video, I showed you my little two-stroke motor running after hunting season. Woo! Not so much. I took it in to get a tune-up, and the motor was shot. Started sucking up water through the exhaust. Had score marks on the pistons, and it was just overall it was done for. So, had to get a new motor. Got that on my boat right now. I just got it from the shop a few hours ago. In another video, I'm going to show you the install. My buddies and I did it. I just came back from the store, got some fresh gas, got some pizza, got some other drinks, including Red Bull. Not a sponsor, by the way. Hey, if you know anybody that does know somebody at Red Bull and they want to sponsor this channel, look, I'm not above it. You know, tell them I said, yeah, dude, we're good. But I'm heading to the launch in my neighborhood. I gotta do the break-in period. I'm gonna take y'all along with me. Yeah, stay tuned, guys. Next shot's gonna be boat in the water for the first crank of its life in water, I believe. Yeah, I'll see y'all in a bit. First touch. She's in the water. Check her out. Woohoo! Alright, let's do the first crank here in just a bit. Alright, guys. So the boat, I just got it tied off here on the dock. I'm going to do the little startup with you. And I'll just read through what the actual break-in process is. I'm not going to bore you with all that. But Suzuki 75. It's the same size as the 90. But I opted for the 75 horsepower instead. But she's all hooked up. Got a new gas tank, new throttle cables, new steering link. I'm sorry, linkage is the same, but yeah, I got everything new except the steering cable actually. So it's a brand new boat. Well, we're gonna do the first startup here and check it out. Stay tuned. All right, guys. So here's the operating break-in stuff. I'm just going to skim real slow. Y'all can pause it if you need to and go from there. But like I said, I'm not going to read it all to you. I'm not going to take you through the entire process. But pause it if you need to. And this is what I'm going to follow. So for right now, we're going to do the startup. And we're going to do probably step 1, maybe 2 today. So let's get to it. Alright, guys, first crank. Well, at least for it being in the water. Ooh, she's quiet. So much better than that two-stroke. Alright, so we're going to let her idle for about 10 minutes and make sure she's good and warm, and then we're going to take her out on the water. Stay tuned. So, I don't know if y'all can even hear it all that well, but I promise you that boat is still running. I can't hear it. I've had to check over at it several times to make sure it's running. I can't believe it. But on a side note, in the previous video, I thanked a buddy of mine, David, for helping me out on certain things. I got to give a huge shout out to my neighbor Mike, and a huge shout out to my buddy Scuba. I think he'd appreciate that name more than his real one, so I'll go with Scuba. But he helped me, same with Mike. They helped me do the install, and without them I would have been lost, completely lost. I ran a couple of the cables, but as far as putting the motor on the boat, gracias to Mike, and for doing the harness and everything on the motor, gracias to Scuba. Big shout out, guys. I truly appreciate it. I'm gonna check back in with y'all when I'm done eating my pizza. Oh, you know what? My wife said I got a problem with gas stations. I have no problem with gas stations whatsoever. They're called convenience stores for a reason. I got 3 drinks, Red Bull, some kind of Powerade, and cream soda, and pizza and gas, all in one shot. Who else can do that? I have no problem with that at all. That's awesome. Y'all stay tuned. All right, we rolling. Idle speed, 15 minutes. Let's get to it. Man, I'm telling you, she is so quiet. This is crazy. All right, so that was scary. I just hit a little submerged log. That was kind of scary. But anyway, we've done the idling more than enough. So now it's about an hour and 45 minutes of less than 3,000 RPM. So we're going out there. That's the Tchefuncte River. Alright, so I got about an hour left into the second stage here, but I just wanted to show y'all something. I got a little Suzuki 75. My boat's a 17 foot, similar to an all-weld. It's got a slight V in it, but nothing spectacular. But I just want to show you how easily this little 75 gets up on plane. So I still can't go really above 3,000 RPM. So I'm really just going to feather the throttle. Not going to mess with the trim or anything. But watch how easy this gets up on plane. So it's barely going. I don't know if y'all can see that on the tack. But I'm just going to feather it and watch how quick this gets up on plane. Look at that. 2,800 RPMs. That's amazing. Well, I'm going to break it in some more. I'll catch y'all back. Alright, so the first portion's done. So now I can bump it up to 4,000 RPMs for another hour. So I guess we'll be here for an hour at that. That's on a bid. First impressions at 4,000, awesome. I'm in a little wake zone right here, so when I clear it, I'll show y'all the front view. Gets on plane a lot better. She's quick. With just me in here, I'm guessing I'm going about 30, 35. She's moving. So once I get out of this wake zone, I'll show y'all. Sorry about all the wind, man. It picked up on me here pretty quick. But let me get out of this wake zone and I'll show you. Alright, we're coming out of the wake zone. So let's see what we got. 4,000 RPM. Y'all are wondering, I've just been cruising up and down the Tchefuncte by my house, just back and forth. I can't tell you how many passes I've made. This one empties out into the Lake Pontchartrain. I'll never take my boat out there. It just gets too rough too quick without notice. So just going up and down the river. I'll give y'all, it's a lot of mixed, you know, areas, commercial, residential, but I'll give y'all a quick look around. So right now I'm going through a residential area, and it's just kind of like this on and off where I'm at. A bunch of no wake zones, but you know, we're getting it done. It's a nice little day. It's probably one of the best days we've had in a while. No wind really. Well, when I'm riding there is, but it's about 80 degrees, so it's not unbearable. But it's a gorgeous day. I wanted to come out today and try to break this motor in as much as I could. So I appreciate y'all coming along. And with that being said, do me a favor and help your boy out, man. Hit that subscribe button, like the video, come back for more, share it. Oh, and give me some comments on the bottom what you guys want to see. I know some of the videos got good reactions. I'd like them all too. Not gonna lie to you. But give me a comment. Let me know what's going on, what you guys want to see, and I'll try to get it done for y'all. See y'all in a bit. So we have reached the final stage. I can operate the boat at any RPM I choose, as long as I don't go full throttle for more than 5 minutes. So I'm gonna be honest with you, this is kind of like driving a car. I have ridden in this thing for hours now, and I'm exhausted. My kids will be getting home from school soon, so I got about a 20-minute boat ride back to the dock. Once I get out of this wake zone, I think we might touch full throttle, but other than that, I'm gonna see what she can do for a little bit, and I'm gonna pack it up and maybe take the kids out tomorrow and let them see the new motor. Let's see what she can do. We're out of the wake zone, so let me clear this corner, make sure it's good. And in the words of Heath Ledger, about 40 or so. That's not bad. I'm heading home. Remember, like, subscribe, share. Appreciate it.